What was that like for you, and what do you think about all that?
It's over now, so preparation starts.
All right, so what about LSU's defense then? What do you see out of them?
I think they're a really good group. Got great athletes. They play hard. They're well coached. So they're a really good team.
Jalen, is there any advantage for you having played and started and won against LSU before, or is this just a different year?
Yeah, it's a different year.
What about experiences playing in this playoff?
Well, it ain't like Oklahoma ain't played in the playoffs, so
Does it feel any different though, in terms of just? I mean, this is the last go around for
I
you.
think all of this has been different this whole entire year, but it's been a great adventure.
How have workouts been going? I mean, is everybody pretty fired up for it and everything?
Yeah, I think we're focused on control what we can control, and just having the right focus and intent in everything we do.
Can't do anything about it, but do you like the break, or would you rather just go keep playing?
What break?
The break between Big 12 and the
You're going to get 3 weeks.
It's going to be off for 3 weeks.
But it's a shorter break than usual. I don't make those things up. I'm not anybody of power, so
Do you like
just kind of go play.
Do you like though that it is a little bit shorter?
Um,
And do you think that like helps the offense especially?
I think there's,
stay sharp.
I guess, good and bad in both. I'm not one to make any decision about it. We just play.
You talk about their defense. What jumps out at you about their defense?
They really got really good players. They're fast. They play physical. They're well coached.
Anything schematically that's new or something you haven't seen before
From
from LSU's defense? I mean, you faced 12 games so far, 13 games so far, so 12 games. So is it something they throw at you that you haven't seen?
I think they do what they do well. They have really good players. They're fast. They're physical, and they're well coached.
You did get to spend a week with Joe Burrow. What was he like, and what were your thoughts on him?
I have a lot of respect for Joe Burrow. He's a great quarterback, a great leader, and I can see why he's done so well this year.
What'd you do did you get to do anything in New York that you'd been looking forward to or really enjoyed, apart from Heisman stuff?
Got some cheesecake.
Is it different up there than it is here?
Yeah, my breathing was a little different because all the cars and stuff, all the exhaust in the air, I guess. It's a little different.
Did they let you do something besides just to say when you guys go out in town, go to dinner, or anything like that? Or
Got the opportunity to walk around a little bit. It was cool for me, especially allowing my family to experience those things with me. It was cool.
Was that your first time getting cheesecake? And where did you get it from in New York?
Nah, I'm a fan of cheesecake. The fact that we're sitting here talking about cheesecake is kind of, but it was good.
do you have to wait till the season over, or have you reflected just at the Heisman ceremony? 3 of the quarterbacks all transfer, start somewhere else. You played at Oklahoma and Alabama, Ohio State, LSU. I mean, just the fact this is kind of a new territory for college football for players to experience those kinds of things.
As far as
Play at a place like Alabama and Oklahoma, 2 of the top 5 programs in the country. That's not something normally people get to do. Or Ohio State and LSU for that matter.
well, yeah,
Burrow.
it's unprecedented. My situation is unprecedented. That's the best way I can say it. That's the best way I've been saying it.
Is it good for college football, Jalen, you think, with guys having a little bit more freedom and flexibility to be able to do that?
To transfer and stuff?
Well, there's, transfer and the waivers are being handed out a little bit more liberally than they used to.
Well, it's not like it's not the first time that people could transfer.
Sure.
It's always been a thing. It's just more attention on it. People get the opportunity to put themselves in the portal and see who wants them and who's interested. So it's been what it's been.
You're only here for a year. You've established a pretty good legacy being here for a short time. But I'm curious, today being National Signing Day, how you have approached recruiting. If you're here for 4 years, maybe you welcome those guys in differently than if you're only here for 1 year. Or am I reading that wrong?
What do you ask?
Like recruits come in on their visits. I'm just trying to tie it into today being signing day. Have you had relationships with recruits? The guys that
Well,
signed today, they know who you are and met you and that kind of thing?
I've met a lot of recruits. I'm at both schools, and regardless if I've been able to play with them or not, I've been very respectful, and if they wanted to ask me any questions, I've been very open to answer any of them.
You haven't necessarily given them the hard sell or whatever, hey, you need to come to Oklahoma or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, I tell them the truth. Every recruit is different. They're in different situations, so to each their own.
Jalen, given everything you've been through, I'm not sure how much you remember your own signing day. What do you recall from that day for you and your family? It must have been a pretty big deal.
Well, I had a number 4 jersey on at Alabama. I was playing Deshaun Watson for a scout team look, so I didn't have a signing day. I didn't need all the pretty stuff. I just wanted to play.
How did that scout team thing work out? Did you enjoy doing that?
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Probably one of the first to do that too. Think it helped Alabama at the time a lot.
Yeah, you know exactly what you need to do to prepare for these playoff games because you've done it so many times. With the sped up process, though, only 3 weeks, I think, between Big 12 and this time, do you feel like there are certain things you got to do a little quicker than maybe you're used to doing in the past when you're for these playoff games?
No, I think the whole general basis of this is what we want to do is just get better every day and prepare the right way, have the right intent, focus on what we do.